And suddenly, the house is on fire. And suddenly,
Go.
the house is on fire. The house is on fire. And suddenly, the house is on fire. The house is on fire. The house is on fire.
Go get some medication for your bipolar personality.
Love raid. Yeah. Thanks guys for coming in, hanging out tonight. I really appreciate it. I'll probably be on until about 10:30ish. I'm not really sure. Depending where everything goes. If you guys haven't figured it out, Joe and I are back. We are back on Grow Big TV. We will be live tomorrow at noon. So feel free to come in and hang out with us at that time. It'll be our first time back together. So kind of excited about that. My White Family Farm Facebook page is really booming. I think it's doing really good. I'm really happy about it. So if you have Facebook and interested in joining a no drama group on Facebook, you can check out the White Family Farm private group. You just type it in and you can request to be a member. And then at that point, I will approve if I want you to be on or not. In or not. I'm getting people asking me lots of questions about gardening, and now's the time of year. So if you have questions and stuff like that, you can be a part of it. I'm putting a link out there for you if you want to come up. Here is a link. My computer is running 10 times better. I don't know why. Probably because I've been using it more. Got a new cell phone yesterday. I got the top of the line. Sorry, I got a tickle in my throat. Top of the line Apple 16X Pro Max phone, and it's a freaking amazing. And I'm having a really good time using this phone. So you'll be seeing a lot more content because I got close to 1 terabyte of space on my phone now. So it's like a little mini computer. What's up? I know what my lips are freaking chapped from being out in the cold. Hello, Lewis. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you.
Thanks.
So
how's it going with you?
Oh, it's going. I was sick this week. I'm still kind of sick. Like I'm not really 100%. But my son had strep and my husband had influenza A, and I had this cold, stuffy nose thing, and I'm still not 100%. My right ear hurts, so I don't know if it's just, I don't know what it is. It doesn't feel like an ear infection. So that's what I've been dealing with all this week. It's been nuts. The sickness has come to our house. And it's just usually with my son in school, he gets sick so easily and he brings it home to us. And so we're just, throughout the winter, we are just constantly sick. And I'm getting kind of tired.
And that's why I took the layoff of work this winter, because the boss has got 3 kids, and we do property maintenance, and he does snow removal in the winter, and I didn't want to be sick.
Nice. Um, okay. So my hometown just got a restaurant. I don't know why I feel the need to talk about this, but I'm going to. My hometown got a new restaurant, and we don't really have a whole lot of restaurants here. Just two, I think, in my little town. And so my mom's like, "Oh, let's go there tonight." So we go there, and by the way, it's disgusting food. Like I do not like it at all. I never no. And my mom got the salad. It came with zero salad dressing. Like it came with nothing on it. My mom was like, "What the heck is up with this?" So my mom got the salad, and when she was eating it, she found a piece of glass in her food. Glass. So yeah, that's what happened to me this evening. Yeah, my mom and I went out, and we went to our town's restaurant, and yeah, my mom found a piece of glass in her food. Crazy. Hey, Gil, long time no see. Thanks for coming up.
Yeah, it took me a while. Yeah, I had to go try 3 times.
Really?
Hey,
Yeah.
Gil.
Is it Melon's link not working again?
Well, at first it just gave me a black screen when I clicked join, and went out, came back, black screen, came out, and yeah.
The heck? That's not cool.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Third time was the charm, though. I got in here.
Oh, good. Well, glad it's working now. I don't know. Anybody got any? You guys probably don't. Lewis, do you have anything started?
Yes, I do. I got pepper plants, about 4 of them germinating. I got cherry tomatoes germinating, big tomatoes germinating. I got another particular plant that has sprouted, and I got them separated today. And then I got some basil separated today.
Oh, nice. I haven't started anything yet. Nothing major. It takes about 7 weeks for some tomatoes. So, we're not even near our frost date. So we haven't started. We'll probably start beginning of March.
I've been trying to get stuff to grow in the arrow garden. I got one black seeded Samson lettuce to grow that came with it. None of the other. Eight pod holes.
Mm-hmm.
Only one sprouted. I reseeded the others. None of them has sprouted. Then I put some of the Grand Rapids in a couple of them, and one Grand Rapids came up, and I put tomatoes in the others, and none of the tomatoes come up. I go and use do the chitting method where you use the paper towels and put them in there.
Yeah.
3 days, I have 3 tomatoes sprouted and 1 cucumber.
Oh, okay.
So
awesome. Well, that's cool that you got stuff started.
Yeah. So yeah, it's going to be changing things around in here. I moved all of the potted dwarf fruit trees inside, so they have a chance to survive the winter before I actually stick them in the ground somewhere.
Yeah.
And so, it's been a really tough year trying to grow stuff this winter because I got the grandkids over here 90% of the time.
Oh.
I mean, they get off the school bus and school bus pulls away and across the street, they don't even go in their own house. And I get a phone call. Is Danny over there? Is Eli over there? Is Aiden over there? Yeah. So usually it's when okay, send them home to do their homework. Go do your homework. An hour and a half later, they come back over.
Aw. They love being with you. That's awesome.
No, they love what my wife put on the TVs. We share an account for all of our Roku and Hisense TVs.
Yeah.
Are all locked together, and it's under my account. And I'd put on there. I'd put on the come on, brain work. So I had Roku, Tubi, Amazon Prime, and a couple others. Well, my wife went and got Paramount Plus,
Oh, okay.
and it showed up on all mine. It's like cool, and the boys found it, and they saw what Paramount Plus has for kids.
Oh.
It's better than PBS Kids.
Oh.
I mean, they've been binge watching Smurfs, the animated Transformer series, Paw Patrol. They've just been binge watching all these things.
Oh, that's awesome,
And,
though.
and I finally I called my wife last night. I go, hey, can you go ahead and set up the? I don't want to try to do it since you're the one that did, and you're the one paying for it. It may go to your phone or whatever for the code. Set up a boys, kids thing. So she said, oh, well, kids thing really limits everything, so I'm just going to set up as boys. That way, all the times they're watching, it's not showing up on the adult side as far as blocking out all we've been watching,
Yeah.
whether it's NCIS or whether it's
Yeah, if I really want to mess up my husband's side, I'll just go to his channel and watch some romance movies. And it just screws up. It keeps suggesting this and this and that.
Yeah. And that's what it was. So we're deleting all the shows the kids watched from the continue watching on our side.
Yeah.
So they can have it on their side. But it's funny. I'm going through there. Go, okay, that she likes that movie. I'll have to check that one out later just to see what she's watching. But she's also watching that. It was at 1923 or what, or 18. Those so like precursors for Yellowstone.
Yeah. We still
Well,
haven't seen Yellowstone, but yeah, I really want to.
She's been watching that, so it's like, okay, that's interesting. Her. Oh, so I found a channel on Facebook called Silver Spur Ranch. It is about 2 hours north of me here in Idaho.
Oh, nice.
And what they do during the summer, they raise horses and stuff, and they run week-long or 10-day-long camping excursions horseback.
Oh, so cool.
So basically, you pay the fee, they provide the horse, the gear, the food, everything else, and they move horses from this point to that point over the period of the horse drive. And the next time they move them back for the next group.
That's really awesome.
And
I've
it's
always
like,
wanted to do that.
oh yeah, I'm looking at the cost of this. Okay, that's going to be 2 months of my Social Security for my wife and I to do it.
I've always been a Billy Crystal fan,
Mm-hmm.
and City Slickers, and I own both of them. Those are I absolutely love those movies. I love them. Yeah. It makes me like I literally watched that when I was a kid. Like I freaking loved those movies.
He's been a horse guy for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing, he was having a hard time playing stupid for the first half of the movie.
Yeah.
Because he goes, that ain't the way I'm supposed to be riding a horse. I know this. And then the last time when he's doing all the fancy stuff at the end, that's the way he rides.
Wow, that's cool.
He's a horseman.
I didn't know that. That's really great. It's kind of funny. But yeah, those movies are great. Makes me want to go and watch them after this. But yeah, some of my favorite movies. And yeah, I love all those guys that are in it. They're so freaking hilarious.
Oh yeah. And the one guy, the one from Home Alone.
Yes, Daniel.
Yeah.
What's his last name? I can't think of it. He is so funny. I tried to get Joe to message him, find his email so we can get him on the show because he is a farmer.
Oh.
He has oranges. He does oranges.
Mm-hmm.
But the guy is just completely Daniel Stern. Is that his last name, Stern?
Could be. Let me look it up here.
I think it's Stein or Stern or something like that. But yeah, he is so cool. The guy knows so much. And he's a big artist. He does a lot of sculpting.
Yeah, Daniel Stern.
I think he has
Wow.
cows too. He has
Wow.
cows.
35 years ago was the first Home Alone movie.
Wow.
I like the trail boss in Home Alone.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
Hey, Jay.
something else I found out this week. Did you
Jack
ever see?
Palance.
Did you ever
Yeah.
see the movie Hidalgo?
Yes. Yes.
I'm trying to remember the actor's name now.
I know who you're talking about. He's one of my favorite actors. He's very, I think he's Russian or something. Maybe not. But I think he's Russian.
It's Viggo Mortensen.
Yeah. Sorry.
He has a ranch. All the horses the horse he rode from that one, the horses he rode on not the Fellowship, the Two Towers, and the Return of the King.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all the horses he rode, and some of the other horses, he bought them all, and they're on his ranch over by Sandpoint, Idaho. Over by Coeur
Wow.
d'Alene. Yes,
Jay.
Jay. Yeah, thanks, Jay. Yeah, but I spotted that in one of those little reels and was talking about it, and it's like, okay, where's his ranch at in Idaho? It said his ranch in Idaho. They didn't say where, so I had to go to search it, and it's over by Sandpoint, over in the finger. So right about here on the finger, pointed.
Yeah. You know what? I wonder how Oklahoma feels about that. They have a finger too.
Yeah, but no, their finger is a handle. It's a frying pan handle.
But yeah, I mean, I wonder how those people feel in that small space.
I don't know.
Or how different they are. I wonder how different the handle is from the pan. Like,
Yeah.
how different are they? Yeah.
All I know is that the handle for Oklahoma is at a higher elevation. They get less tornadoes over there.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
they're getting more up into the mountains
Rockies.
and the sort of foothills of the Rockies, but sort of it's they got stuff up there. They got pine trees. They got it's not flatlands.
By the way, I had never even asked you, how was your house anywhere near the fires?
No.
Oh,
See, my house is up in Northern California. That house there.
Oh, okay.
And being up in where it is in Northern California, it's got two big freeways on either side with big open meridian strips on it that is mowed all the time. But the trees that are near us are in the area there, can't get to us because of the way the developments and everything is around there. I mean, even the biggest city near, and even it went up in flames. It burned over and we hit the Buchanan airfield and stopped.
Oh.
But as far as where we're at, then of course on the north side of us is the Carquinez Strait, the San Francisco Bay Delta, where it becomes the Delta, starts going up towards Sacramento.
Oh, okay.
And so it's a 2 mile wide delta of shipping. But yeah, we're we're not worried about fires there. What we're worried about is accidents at the oil refineries.
Oh.
But fortunately, the wind is blowing 99.9% of the time away from us towards the refineries. So it has never in since 1960, when my parents first moved there, has ever had anything blow from the refineries to our properties.
Oh, lucky. Yeah. I was just curious how that affected you guys, if it did at all. I couldn't remember exactly what city you all were from. But yeah, that's all that out there is really, really scary. We don't have anything like that here. In fact, I just posted something on Facebook about how my town is the safest town to live in the United States. as far as natural disasters go.
Not
The only
even
thing
close.
we get is maybe some hail.
Not even close. For us, there's no flooding. It has never flooded here. No tornadoes, no hurricanes. The hail we get here is not about half the size of my pinky fingernail. What we do get though is we get some wind, but the only thing I see blowing around tumbleweeds.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I'm looking,
we
it's
get some
like
wind too every once in a while.
we're because our city here, and it is a city, not a town. Because it is so small, it doesn't even get picked up on anybody's radar. We're not on any of the things for the FBI. Because, well, let's see, it's been the last time there's been any major crime in here report has been 15 years.
Wow, nice.
The most recent thing was some dogs got out and chased some kids. Got distracted by someone else's little dog, killed the little dog, and the dogs got taken away.
Wow.
But that doesn't get reported to anything because that's an animal control.
Yeah.
So yeah, this here is, I just absolutely love this place for that.
That's good.
What I don't love it is the fact that we're discovering more and more Democrats disguising themselves as Republicans around here, and on the different irrigation boards and stuff. And now we're going to having to work to kick them off because they've been pulling Biden stuff.
Yeah.
Selling stuff they're not supposed to be selling, and pocketing money they're not supposed to be pocketing. And
well, that's
as
not
soon
good.
as we can get everything done, then we're going to be saying bye-bye to them.
Yeah.
But anywho, so on my tomatoes now, I just checked again this evening. Earlier, I already transplanted one cucumber and one tomato into pots from the paper towel chitting thing, and I got I have 2 tomatoes that are sprouted, and another cucumber sprouted between the time my live stream ended and here. I took a look at it because the kids are screwing around to make sure they didn't knock anything over. Looked at it. Oh, got another one, so I got to plant it tomorrow. But yeah, it's just that I just with the kids over, it's kind of hard to keep Eli out of all the pots because he sees dirt and he sees greenery and he goes up, he starts stemming on it and he starts picking the leaves, and it's like, no.
Yep. My son's the same thing. I went with sticks.
Yeah, sticks. Yeah, Eli's big with sticks. So you can expect in about 3 years, Fred to start picking at plants.
Oh no, yeah, that's not happening. Our garden is completely blocked off, so he's not. Sometimes most of the time he's not allowed in there. So
yeah. Well, I mean, anything you're raising in the house, I know you do stuff down in the basement to start pots of peppers and everything else. If you keep them out of the basement, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
But I got something for that Fred may be interested.
Oh.
Walmart over in the crafts section.
Sorry, you bleeped out. I couldn't understand you.
So go over to Walmart to the crafts section where they have like the extra large tongue depressors and the different sizes sticks. Well, they got the small ones that are about the size of this screwdriver blade.
Oh.
And they're 12 inches long, wooden sticks. Eli loves to, Eli's for the last couple of years have been drawing flags on pieces of paper, the U.S. flag. And he bring it to me and he'll say, scissors. And he want me to cut it out. And he'll come back with one of the sticks and the thing, and he goes, tape. And he wants me to tape the flag to the stick. And then he'll get 2 or 3 of those, and he goes outside and he starts sticking them in the ground.
Oh, I lost. What's going on here?
Yeah, I lost it. I saw everybody went down here. It's like, where'd everybody go? Hey, Josh is here.
Josh is here. Eggs are coming in.
Did you see what Jay put in there? It's
Yeah.
still on the thing about Staff Sergeant.
Yeah.
Hey, Skinner.
Man.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I got 2 turmerics as well too.
Nice.
They're doing good for now. And then I got 4 elderberries going in my green room too.
Nice.
Oh, there is something, Courtney. Let's see if I can do before I show the one. Let me get it up here so I can find it here real quick the other way too, because you may be interested in getting one of this. There it is. I got this from Amazon.
Oh, nice.
It's a little vacuum thing.
Yeah.
And it also has a bigger attachment for it. It has on this end here, it has blower attachment with a little brush. So you can either vacuum the keyboards this way, or you can turn around, put the blower thing on it to blow, like use it like a duster and stuff. $25. And it comes with 3 extra filters.
Oh, nice.
And I've been using it here around my keyboards and stuff, keeping them clean. But then I also go into the living room where I got the Aero Garden and where I'm starting the pot stuff. And of course, no matter how good you are potting stuff, you always spill a little bit on the table or whatever. Dump it back into the big pot and pulling stuff from. So it works really great. And
my husband's here. My dogs are barking.
And if anybody wants it, there is the link in the chat for it. And it's like, yeah, I mean, this thing here, I was iffy about getting this.
Yeah.
And it actually, I mean, I'm using it all the time. It took 4 hours to charge it up the first time, and it says you can use it 15 hours on a charge.
Oh.
So I use it 30 seconds here, a minute there, 30 seconds there. It's going to take me a month or 2 to drain this thing down.
Yeah. That's cool.
But yeah. I figured, with it, doing the potting stuff, you guys might be interested in getting something like that. That way you're saving your soil and you just dump it back in the bigger container.
Yeah, that's a really good idea.
Yeah, I usually bring in soil from the garden every year. I got all in 5-gallon pails, but I'll leave them all inside except for I just brought 2 in. Because I'm going to be separating the when they decide to sprout the tomatoes and the peppers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I go to fill up those containers with the soil outside, so I don't have to. And it's worked pretty good so far. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the one plant that I'm not going to mention I sprinkled it in the outside dirt, and I got 18 of them.
Wow.
Lots. But I kind of did it to sprinkle them in there a little too much. But on the one thing about them is I got to wait till the longest day of the year to find out which ones I got to pull, because I don't want the male ones mixed with the female ones.
Yeah.
So
oh my gosh. I've just been trying to think about where I'm going to plant stuff this year and what I'm going to plant. And my goal this year too is I want to read a lot more books. Yeah. So I just finished one of my books for the year that I had, already wanted to finish. So I got to move on. There's some other books I really wanted to get yet. And I just want to read more and expand my knowledge a little bit more on stuff. So I'm going to try and read as many books this year as I possibly can.
Yeah. Well, let's see, how many people are in here?
3 right now.
3. Yeah, it says 3. Well, I think, let me see, was it, I want to see where that was first before I do anything here. Make sure whether it was on the phone or whether it's on Messenger here. There it is. It was on Messenger on Facebook. So I shared something with my wife, and let's see if I can make this big here. Okay, I'm going to share something here so you guys can see part of it here. Entire. There we go. Entire. So you can put that up there. So I saw this and I shared it with my wife. And what I said, and it says, when you get called into HR for telling your coworker she swallowed too many kids, that's why everything coming out of her mouth is childish. What I sent to her, I said, I debated on sending this to you, but I so want to see you say this to your coworkers when you quit. Because she goes, they are so friggin' childish. They're just spouting all this nonsense. So I sent that to her, and her reply was about leaving. She goes, I figured I'll just leave my stuff on Monica's desk and walk out. No chit chat on the way out. There's only one in the office who would reach out to tell me off. She acts like it's her calling to talk to everybody about everything. And then she goes on about stuff, and she goes, I have 7 weeks of vacation pay they have to pay me out for, because she very rarely takes any vacation time. She's always losing more than she's earning. I'm not sure if I want to stick it out until bonuses are funded. That's
Yeah.
Does she have an idea of when those bonuses come out?
Next sentence. I'll have to look it up to see when that last was.
Because if she's got 7 weeks of vacation time, doesn't she? And she takes it like, say, 7 weeks before bonus time happens. If she finds out that far,
no. She won't do that because then they'll withhold bonuses.
Oh.
Okay,
because I was going to say, if she knows, take vacation time, get the bonus, and then boom, see ya.
Yeah.
So that's what she's thinking about doing is taking it and waiting until it is, then quit and tell HR, okay, send me the buyout check for the 7 weeks of vacation time. And yeah. So when that happens, if I remember right, that was somewhere around either just before or just after April 15th.
Oh.
So I'm not, she's probably gone back to the checking account to see that all of a sudden, oh, here it is, Kennedy Wilson, big bonus, bucks. So then we'll have to see what happens. But
if she takes,
she will be, from what everything I'm reading, she's going to be here next winter with me.
Nice.
By the sounds of it,
yeah, go ahead, Liz.
By the sounds of it, that if she gets the lump sum for the 7 weeks, that sounds like maybe almost a freeze dryer.
No, she won't do a freeze dryer till she had been here for a while and has a chance to go use one of the two that our friend April has, because April says when you're getting ready to buy one, come check mine out, bring stuff over, test it, work it here, and see if you really want to get one. And so to do that, we're going to have to make sure the garden's going good. We grow enough stuff, and we can, actually put it to the work. But it's if she does it before the end of May, Memorial Day, if she does it before Memorial Day, because that's our quote last frost day here, then the whole garden's going to get redesigned.
Nice.
And
Yeah.
Nice.
I know that I tell her, hey, if I told her, I'm laying it out here, but hey, if you're going to be here before planting season, I'll toss that right out the window. I have no problem doing it the way you want to do it.
Sorry, I have to block this channel.
Which channel?
I don't know. Somebody just says I love you, and I'm like, why? Like, I don't understand. I don't know you.
Let me go do a search on him. Go to channel. Does not have any content.
They have like 8 subscribers.
8 subscribers, April 20th last year. So not even a year. Yeah.
People need to get a life, man.
Yeah.
But it only works in the winter. That's funny, Jay. Hey, Rebel. How to say you're a troll without saying you're a troll. Yeah.
Hang on. Where is it? Here we go.
Yeah, that thing that I was using, that ground meat machine I was using, Gil.
Yeah.
There the other day to make that thing works pretty good.
I have my grandmother's version of that, the hand crank one. I have my mom's version of that, and my wife has the big 5-quart KitchenAid with the attachment for it as well.
Yeah,
I had the KitchenAid one.
Because that Rebel Canner's it turned out good. But that thing can take different attachments to it, and it's pretty nice.
Yeah. So there's snow on the ground, and they've got the clothes hanging out in the frozen temperature. That's freeze drying. Like Jay said, that's freeze drying.
Yeah, because that meat.
Oh, go ahead.
That meatloaf there, Gil, I put sliced up frozen jalapeno peppers and onions in there, and it went through there to make like it was nice. And I minced up some garlic in there, like garlic cloves in there. It turned out pretty nice.
Lewis, Rebel wants to know, how did your meat turn out, Lewis?
It turned out great. I think it was in there in the oven for like 45 minutes, and it had just a nice little crisp top to it. So it turned out nice.
Yeah, I know that works. The problem is, when you quote freeze dry your laundry, it is very stiff. It's like when you dry stuff on these hanging racks I have indoors here to help humidify the room and stuff. It's once it's dry, I mean, you hold it up as a board, even though it's totally dry. You bring it inside, it's up to temperature. It's still stiff as a board.
Like you starched it too much.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I had to check something out real quick.
Yeah, I've done that a couple of times. And the funny thing is, like in the last place I had the wood stove going, and I was without a dryer for a winter, and so I put this clothesline in the family room there when I did laundry, right? and I'd throw it up, and it'd be folded halfway down, like the pants and the shirts, right, and all that. And I'd go, and I'd be trying to pull them off because it's been starched too much.
Oh, okay. So what we got rolling here?
I'm
Courtney
gifting
just gave
some
out
of
memberships. LP, I can't, something, Dimension, Happy Mac, Serena Noel, Working Blue, Canadian Proud Outdoors. Oh, another 5. Our Flippin' Homestead, Stephanie Joe Roundtree, Chris Shirley Babies, Alicia Autism Mom, and Ohio Housewife. Cool. Now we'll see how many of them get the notification come popping in. I noticed it happened on mine. I gifted some, and all of a sudden, boom, they show up in the chat. They're not in the chat before. The numbers all of a sudden raise up, and a bunch of them come in.
There it goes. It just gave them away.
Yeah.
And it's still going.
Let's see here. Trying to see. Nope, that's not doing it.
I really hope one of the peppers I planted was jalapeno peppers. I hope I get them.
Yeah, they're really good.
Yeah, the ones I stressed last year, I got a whole bunch, a good amount. And because I guess they turned out pretty hot. But I stressed them out a little bit through not watering them as much.
Yeah, did they get corky like that cork on them?
No, they were fine and everything, right? But they turned out nice and hot.
Oh, nice. Good. It's still
Interesting.
going. It's operating very slow.
Yeah, I noticed that. Interesting. Yeah.
So I have a question here. Now, you know how some plants, when you plant them, you can get seeds back from them, right?
Yeah.
So how do you know that the seeds are ready in the, like, say, peppers and tomatoes, right? How do you know that the seeds are ready to
Harvest?
be? Yeah, but so that they can germinate the following year.
They have to just be really ripe. A lot of people I wouldn't do it on your first cucumber, for instance, but if you're it's towards the end of the year and where you don't want any more cucumbers, you do it with your last couple cucumbers and let them get as big as they can get and let them be fully mature, and then you take the seeds.
Can the tomatoes be still green?
No, because
Or do they gotta be red?
They have to be
okay, so they're red. Okay,
they got to be fully ripe, and if you're going to do one from a tomato, keep your eye out until you get a monster tomato on that plant, and use that one. Just pull the seeds from it. I mean, you can use the rest of the tomato for cooking or whatever else you want, but for the bigger tomatoes, if you save the seeds from bigger tomatoes, you have a better chance of having bigger tomatoes from those seeds because those it's predisposed to that.
And the peppers, I can just wait till the last pick of them to let them ripen really well, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not deer, because I'm 99% sure that deer don't have the same. I know chickens don't have the same taste buds, so a chicken's not going to be able to tell if that's a hot pepper or not. I don't know if it's the same I don't know if the same with deer. If deer have the same thing going on, but I know for a fact that chickens will just eat whatever, and they'll eat your peppers because they don't have the taste buds to detect how hot that is.
Now, does the same thing apply to like spices and herbs?
Yes.
I would want to wait till like the last and let them go until as long as
Yeah, there's
possible.
only one way. Like, if you have a basil plant, for instance, and it goes to seed, then you can collect those seeds.
Okay.
And on the lettuce, usually my lettuce is going to start getting hot and trying to bolt. I'll take it a couple times and try to keep the stalk down and get it to keep going. Same thing with rainbow chard, Swiss chard, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But once you get when your biggest plant bolts, that's where you want to save the seeds from.
Yeah. But you'll see. I mean, it's really easy with herbs because they'll just bolt and they'll get seeds on them and you can take the seeds from there. But like as far as a tomato and a cucumber are concerned, they have to be fully ripe. And those ones particularly have like a jelly around them. I know tomatoes do. So you have to soak them first to get that off of there and then dry them. Yeah, that's right, Jay. That's right. They do. I forgot about that. But yeah, like things that have like a jelly sack around their seeds, you have to soak those before you can, and then you have to dry them out in order to plant them. And tomato, I can't think of something else. I think cucumbers, tomatoes. What else has a jelly-like substance around it? Some melons, I think.
Yeah. Cantaloupe. You gotta get the stuff off the cantaloupe.
Yeah.
And basically, a lot of those seeds you got to rinse them, but you don't want to damage the seeds and getting the stuff off.
Yeah. So I think you have to you let them soak, and then once they start floating, and you can take them out. The ones that don't float, you don't want.
Yeah. And citrus seeds are a whole nother animal.
Yeah.
I guess you got to it's almost like a nut.
Yes.
You got to crack the outside and then get the seed the inside to go. Same thing with peaches, apricots, plums, nectarines, that whole family of stuff. Apple seeds I don't know about.
No, you just have to dry them out. There's nothing around them or anything.
Okay.
But you don't want to really, I mean, I guess you could if you really wanted to, but I would not grow an apple from scratch unless I had to 15 years on it. Like waiting for it to grow.
Oh, it takes forever. I've got a lemon tree I started from seed, and it takes forever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that we have some damaged apple trees, and I told my husband, I said, we better hurry up and put the replacement out there. We'll never reap the benefits from those apple trees.
On the damaged apple tree, how damaged is the trunk at the base?
It's not. It's a tree is like 60 years old. My grandpa planted it, so now it's completely dead.
Oh, okay.
But I think it's just because it was really old. I mean, I don't know how long apple trees really go for, but
one of the things
sometimes from my experience of cutting down apple trees in farmers' fields, sometimes if a branch breaks, that the rest of that branch will break, like start to deteriorate, like decay to the trunk. And once that starts happening, then it'll work up the rest of the trunks. And for a 60, this is just me, 60 years old tree, apple tree, you got a good life out of it, unless if you're out there maintaining it all the time so that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
One of the
Yeah,
things
this
if
tree
you
is
do,
so
if you
it's
do
huge.
get a branch to break, and it's not, if it's like my wife had one break, didn't break off, but it just cracked because it was overloaded. She stripped it, put it back together, bound it back up, and it kind of scarred around it, but it came back.
Oh,
But she,
nice.
but then she also learned it's like, okay, got to go out there and strip a lot of those apples. It tears her up. They got all 5,000 apples, and I got to get rid of 4,000 of them.
Yeah. That's the same with me. I wanted to have good pears one year, and they had 3 per thing
Yeah.
hanging there. And I'm like, you have to get rid of them. You have to
Yep.
pluck, so you can have actual good fruit. Because if not, they get too heavy, or they put all their energy into one, and then you get 2 duds. And
or you get 3 midgets instead of one giant.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. I just got Uncle Al just popped up another short here.
Aw.
Old school field ration, and he's got a bunch of people hashtagged on it.
Aw.
Yeah, I put all my elderberries on the side of my one house here. And I don't want to make it sound like I'm complaining about it, but I trimmed them up a tad before the snow came.
Yeah.
And all the snow coming off the roof, it's landing right on. And I did that intentionally, because these ones can grow back. If I plant them enough, they'll sprout out like 5 or 6 of them, right, out of the ground, so that they can grow back, right. But it's also shortening them up because they'll sprout back and come back and keep coming back and keep coming back, right?
Yeah.
Every year. And so to help keep it, so when the spring comes, I just go give clean cuts on them so they don't have that shattered end of it, right? And just maintain like that, right?
Dude, we have so many elderberry bushes. It's nuts. Because not only did we put more out there, but they reproduce on their own too. So then before we know it, we have, I don't know, last time I checked, we had 25 bushes. So. It's pretty nice.
Yeah, from what I got last year, just on elderberries alone, I don't have as much as you, Courtney, but I got 12, 24, 36 500 milliliter mason jars of that elderberry juice.
Oh, nice. I have put all my stuff in the freezer with the intent on making wine. So hopefully some weekend my husband and I will get together and make organic wine, because I have a bunch of blueberries and raspberries I want to throw in there too, and make it in like an elderberry, blueberry, raspberry mix.
Yeah, that's what I do with all my elderberries. I just stick them all into the freezer until I'm ready to deal with it.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Okay, I got the answer for Jay.
Oh.
Pepper plants are not the preferred food of deer, but they can still be damaged by deer walking through the garden to protect. Yeah, so basically the pepper plants aren't going to chase the deer off, but they're just not going to eat them as they trample them to get to the other food. Yeah, getting rid of squirrels. Yeah, we used to do on the trellis work on the fence in California. I'd go up there and I would sprinkle cayenne powder up on top of it. And in the morning, if it was a dewy morning and the squirrels go running across there to get to the apple tree, it's funny. They go along there, they start getting apple. All of a sudden, they're like trying to look at it. Like, they go running back to their nest and picking up more as they running back. Unfortunately, it only lasts for a day or two of it getting damp and stuff before it starts breaking down, or if the wind comes up and blows it off. But it gets, cayenne pepper and any other ghost peppers, anything else powdered, put on top of the fence will really adversely affect the paws of the squirrels and chipmunks. And actually, I don't know if it affected any of the possums or trash pandas.
I don't know. I've never used hot pepper stuff on raccoons, so I don't know.
I'm sorry, I just had a thought. Can I have to have my son get the big, huge can of bear spray and go out there and wait for them to try coming over the fence and.
Oh, I've got a sure cure for raccoons, but I'm not going to say it up here on panel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like them either. Tell you like at all. They've destroyed things in the past for me. My garden, eating my rose bushes, just wreaking havoc. And every time I see somebody feed one of those things online, it makes me so angry. Like, you're the reason why they come around. Plus, they kill my chickens. They're not good.
Yeah.
Well, I got two sure because I'm going to get more chickens. I got three sure cures for raccoons. One of them's my dog.
Okay. Jay, the AI says, the artificial idiocy says, deer are generally repelled by plants with strong scents, prickly spines, or poisonous sap. So you got to be one of those three things to do it. But that's all it said there. Let's see. We go down the other one here. Lavender is one that deer tend to avoid.
I know they don't like thyme.
Yeah, they find thyme unappeasing. The pungent of the rosemary when it has the purple blooms, they don't eat the blooms. They avoid that. Sage, they don't like. That's it. Deer are the devil. The devils. The sage chases them off. Cat mint is one that the blooms that deer dislike. Marigolds, everything hates marigolds.
Yeah.
But as far as peppers, it says using peppers, it says you need to grind it up, grind the hot peppers up, and make a foliage spray, spray it on the plants around the garden that they got to come through to get to the garden.
Talking about deer, a few years back, my last dog I had, before he passed away, I was between the last place I was living and this place that I'm living at now. I was at my mom's place for about a month, and my dog, same breed of dog I have now, Great Pyrenees, but he was like 120 pounds. And I was out taking him for a walk on the leash, and there was two deer going in this wooded area. My dog saw them and bolted, and I had the thing wrapped around my wrist and my hand through it, and he took a nice yank on me, man. My shoulder was sore for a week.
Okay.
It was hilarious when it happened. Like, not when it happened, but after the fact, it was hilarious.
Yeah.
And then another time, I got him had him off the leash in this area. My mom had this pond that you could like run and jump into off of rocks. and my dog saw some big, I can't remember, big birds in there, geese or something like that.
Oh,
And he went running and launched himself and jumped into the water. I had to go out and fetch him out because he couldn't climb back up over the rock.
All right, Jay. So here you have several ones that are these are motion censored activated. One is ultrasonic, other is sprinkler. One is ultrasonic and light flashing. So these are just garden hose. Hook it up to the garden hose, turn it on, and when they come around, it suddenly starts spraying the area where the deer, cats, dogs, trash pandas, or whatever are at. But, yeah. Oh, that's cool looking. Let's see. Watch what this does at night. It's going to go through it. So solar charging is going to show the nighttime thing on it.
hmm.
That's a Halloween one.
Yeah.
Yeah. It says for coyote, fox, raccoon, cats in the garden and chicken coop area.
Yeah. I feel like I need that.
That's a 12 pack for $68. I'm looking to see if there's any others on it. Let me go through and see what else comes up on it. This is on Amazon. And does it have any associated ones when I scroll down? 4-pack for $36. 4-pack with blue lights instead of the bluish white lights instead of the red lights for $37. 8-pack for $55 of the red lights. So you got your choices in there, and they're all listed as solar nocturnal animal repellent.
All right, you guys. I've been on for an hour. I'm like dying. I'm so tired. I've been up since like 4 o'clock this morning. Thank you guys for coming in, hanging out tonight. I just wanted to take advantage of the time because I was on Tammy's live for like an hour. So I thought it'd be best to just go live and suck up some more hours. Thank you guys for coming in, hanging out. Don't forget to use your memberships. I just gifted everybody. And we will see you all next time. Hopefully, oh, by the way, tomorrow's Saturday, and I'll be going live with Joe tomorrow afternoon.
At what time?
Noon. Tomorrow afternoon.
Noon your time?
Yep.
Okay, it's 10 o'clock my time. Okay.
Yep.
I got to get I may do it Sunday then, I'm going to be doing a canning live. Yeah. So I'll be several hours.
All right, guys. Thank you for coming in, and we will see y'all next time. Bye, y'all.